That is delicious, guys. Absolutely delicious. Well, howdy folks, and welcome to Texas Cooking Today. I'm Stuart Trotter, your host, and you've seen what we're about to make. So I'll tell you what, let's get right at it. Well, howdy folks, welcome back to Texas Cooking Today. Hey, on this episode, we're going to make a broccoli and cheese soup. Now, this is a fantastic, hearty broccoli cheddar cheese soup that's got some spices in it and a few other ingredients that you may not expect. And if you're thinking, well, I don't know, that sounds a little bit too far out, just remember, the motto of this channel is, if you're going to cook, you can't be afraid of flavor. So guys, let me teach you how to make what could possibly be the very best tasting broccoli cheese soup ever conceived. Now let's get in the kitchen and get busy cooking this goodie up. Come on. Okay guys, look at this. Wonderful ingredients. Cheese, cream, butter, onion, broccoli. There's this beautiful stock back here, and believe it or not, we're even using some potato flakes. This isn't hard to make, but before we can do that, we got a little bit of slicing and dicing and cutting to do. You know, it's just part of cooking. Not a big deal. We need to cut up the onion, we need to cut up the broccoli, and I'm going to smash the garlic. I'll show you what we do with it in a little bit. Let's get on with cooking this, guys. Get busy cutting over here. Okay guys, what I have here, everything's all cut up and ready. We have some cut up broccoli and cut up onion, and I have my ingredients all laid out, ready to go, pre-measured. You always want to do it this way. It just makes life so much easier and better. So what we're going to do, I'm going to start by putting these onions right here in this pan, a little bit of olive oil on it, and I'm going to get them started cooking. After they have sweat for about 10 minutes, we're going to start building on it with other wonderful stuff. Now let's get at it. Let's start by getting our onion right down into my larger size pan here. I need to put some olive oil on this, and I'm going to put this with a medium-low flame underneath it. So what we're going to do here, guys, I want to bring this up in temperature, and I want to do what's called sweating these onions. Well guys, I have just finished sweating that onion, and I put my stock right down in here. I'm heating that up. We're going to bring it to a boil. Then I'm going to throw my broccoli in it, and we're going to cook that broccoli. Well guys, I have played a little bit of a switcheroo on my burners. My pot with the onions and the broth is back here, and it is boiling. So let's go ahead and get this right down in there. I know, looks like a lot, and it is, but that's all right. Let it cook. Right now, we need to get started on that cheese sauce. I have the butter down in the bottom here. There we go. That butter is melted. So what I want to do is just crush these cloves of garlic and throw each one of them in there. So we get our garlic down in that pan, and we're going to cook it for just a moment, and then I'm going to use tongs and pull the garlic out of it, throwing the garlic away. The garlic oils are all I'm going for here, and it doesn't take but a moment to extract that. Let's get the cream right down in that butter. Oh yeah, look at that. Wonderful, wonderful. Now, as this comes up in temperature, I will be able to get my cheese into it, melt that cheese, and produce a beautiful cheddar cheese sauce. All right, let's go ahead and get our spices down in here. So 1/2 teaspoon of mustard, right in there. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of that white pepper. From there, those spices with the rest of this simply need to cook up. Okay, got that cream good and steamy hot now. Get the cheese on in there. All right, now as this comes up in temperature and it keeps melting, let's go back over here to our veggie pot and take care of what's next. I'm turning that temperature from medium low down to a low. There we are. I'm going to go ahead and get my potato flakes in there. There we go. And it may make that a little bit thick. That's okay. Lid goes back on it and it finishes its last 2 minutes of cooking. Now this has gotten somewhat thick. In a little bit I may add a little water. Let's get my cream down in here. Stir that in. And there it is, folks. You have a beautiful broccoli and cheddar soup. Fully cooked, ready to go, delicious. Oh man, this one is an absolute winner. Wait till you get it on your spoon. Okay guys, this is your actual measurements on all of your ingredients. Now, so you'll know we are using 1 quart of stock. That can be chicken stock or vegetable stock, take your pick. I have 1.5 cups of potato flakes, a little over 1/2 pound of broccoli crown, 1 medium white onion, 3 cloves of garlic, 3 tablespoons of butter, 1 cup of whole cream. That's heavy cream, whipping cream, whatever you want to call it, cream. It's heavy cream. 8 ounces of shredded extra sharp cheddar. Make sure you get an extra sharp one on this one, guys. For this soup, it's really needed. We're going to be using some olive oil to cook that onion up in, and our seasonings, the mustard, white pepper, and salt. All 3 of those will be 1/2 teaspoon each. All right, guys, look at that. We've made this beautiful soup. Now, look how it coats. That's how thick and wonderful it is, and that's the reason I use that potato. It gives it that body, that wonderful, wonderful thick base. Oh yeah, look at that. You know, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that when it comes to a broccoli cheese soup. I think, frankly, this one could very well be the very best recipe that anybody has produced. Oh yeah. Now that right there is what I'm talking about. Oh, oh goodness, yes. It was absolutely delightful. A spoon of soup that comes out that hearty is worth its weight in gold. That is delicious, guys. Absolutely delicious. So I will definitely definitely be enjoying myself. Oh. Guys, really good soups are just fantastic. They're loaded with flavor and nutrition. And this one, it pops. Wait till you taste it. I would like to say thank you very much for watching this episode of Texas Cooking Today, guys. And to my subscribers, thank you very, very much for you guys. Guys, if you would, please subscribe, click the bell, and I'm going to let you know when we have new recipes coming out, and that's usually on Thursdays. So if you would, keep an eye, and I will constantly put great quality recipes out for you, okay? Thank you very much again for watching, and folks, if you would, please have a good day. Bye-bye. Well, there it is, folks. Thank you very much for watching this Texas Cooking Today recipe. I do appreciate your viewership. If you would, please check out my channel. I have a lot of good recipes on there, and there's a lot more coming. Thank you very much for watching Texas Cooking Today.